creatures emerging from the darkness, shadows moving where nothing should be alive. Tonight, we're counting down the most unsettling encounters ever caught on camera, from the least terrifying to the one that will stay with you long after the video ends. Watch closely, because the final clip reveals a desert beast no one had ever recorded, until now. Show short clip. In the vast emptiness of the Gobi Desert, travelers have reported something that should not exist: the Aka Algoi Korhoi, also known as the Mongolian Death Worm. Witnesses describe a creature between 90 and 120 centimeters, shaped like a thick, featureless tube. No eyes, no mouth visible, just a smooth, fleshy form sliding beneath the sand. Some accounts claim it carries deadly venom. Others say it can unleash electrical discharges strong enough to kill from a distance. Its existence has never been confirmed scientifically. Most of what we know comes from local testimonies and old expeditions that returned with stories, but no proof. And yet, the legend persists, because in a desert this vast, anything can hide beneath the dunes. Number 14. Deep in the deserts of the Kalahari, the Khoikhoi speak of a creature that hunts under the cover of night, the aigamuka. According to legend, it feeds on humans, mistaking its victims for zebras as it charges across the sand with terrifying speed. Its teeth, long and blade-like, are said to be capable of tearing through flesh in seconds. But its most unsettling trait is this: the aigamuka's eyes are on its feet. To see, it must stand on its hands or bend its body upside down, creating a distorted silhouette that many describe as nightmarish. No physical evidence has ever been found, but stories of encounters persist, whispered by those who swear. Something watches from the dunes. Number 13. In the deserts of North America, one creature dominates the sand with its sheer size and presence: the hairy desert scorpion, Ihadrurus arizonensis. Reaching 10 to 17 centimeters, it is one of the largest scorpions on the continent, its thick pincers and elongated tail giving it a prehistoric look against the barren earth. But its most striking feature appears only at night. Under ultraviolet light, these scorpions glow vividly, turning into eerie, neon silhouettes crawling across the dark desert. The phenomenon is natural, yet its appearance is so surreal that many mistake it for something otherworldly. Despite their intimidating size, they rarely attack humans, unless provoked. But in the stillness of the desert night, their glowing forms create some of the most haunting visuals ever captured. Number 12. Across the world's deserts, some of the most feared shapes crawling over the sand belong to tarantulas and black widow spiders. Tarantulas, large, heavy-bodied, and covered in dark bristles, move with a slow, deliberate gait that makes every encounter feel tense. Black widows, smaller but far more notorious, hide in crevices and abandoned structures, their glossy bodies marked by the unmistakable red hourglass. Most desert species pose little real danger to humans, but their appearance alone sparks primal fear. And in the harsh emptiness of the desert, even a simple shadow skittering across the sand can trigger the imagination. These spiders thrive where few creatures can survive, making them perfect subjects for stories built on suspense, isolation, and the unknown. Number 11. In the vast Arabian deserts, travelers have long spoken of a wandering light known as Abu Fanus. It appears as a glowing orb, drifting silently across the dunes, sometimes distant, sometimes unsettlingly close. According to tradition, the light lures travelers toward it, only to vanish without warning, leaving them lost, disoriented, and unsure of what they truly saw. No scientific explanation has ever been confirmed, Some call it folklore, others a natural desert phenomenon, but many insist it behaves with an intelligence that cannot be explained. In a landscape where survival depends on direction, a deceptive light is more terrifying than any creature. Abu Fanus remains a mystery, suspended between legend, fear, and the unknown. Number 10. In the remote deserts and forests of Arizona, witnesses claim to have seen a towering figure, the mongollan monster. Described as a bipedal creature over 2 meters tall, it is said to be covered in dark, shaggy hair, black or reddish-brown, and marked by glowing red eyes that reflect light in the night. Sightings often occur at dusk when the creature reportedly wanders along ridges and tree lines, watching silently from a distance. Some accounts describe violent behavior, including bone-chilling screams echoing through the canyons. Others claim it builds nest-like structures from branches, and may even decapitate deer before feeding. No physical evidence has confirmed its existence, yet reports continue, keeping fear alive in those who travel Arizona's isolated backcountry after dark. Number 9. On the moonlit dunes of the Namib Desert, a pale, ghost-like figure skims across the sand. The dancing white lady spider, Leucurchestris arenicola. Large, nocturnal, and almost translucent, it moves with an eerie grace, gliding over the warm dunes as if floating. Locals describe it as a spectral presence, its pale body blending with the desert landscape until it suddenly bursts into motion. Its behavior is just as strange. This species dances across the sand to communicate, defend territory, and navigate the silent night. Though not aggressive toward humans, its size and ghostly appearance make it one of the most visually unsettling creatures of the Namib, a perfect example of how even small desert life can inspire true mystery. Number 8. Something was moving across the desert sand, but not in any way that made sense. Its trail curved sharply, almost as if the creature were floating sideways. The culprit, the sidewinder rattlesnake, Crotalus cerastes. This desert viper doesn't slither forward like other snakes. Instead, it moves sideways, lifting most of its body off the scorching ground to avoid the heat, leaving behind a twisted, looping pattern unlike anything else in the desert. Its horn-like scales above the eyes give it an even more alien appearance, especially when it buries itself beneath the sand and waits in the perfect stillness for prey. Most travelers never see the snake itself, only the mysterious marks it leaves behind. Number 7. Hidden beneath the sands of North Africa, a pair of sharp horns suddenly breaks the surface, belonging to the Saharan horned viper. This desert snake is unmistakable. 2 raised scales above its eyes give it a fierce, almost mythical appearance. It glides just under the sand, leaving barely a ripple, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. When threatened, it performs a chilling display, rubbing its coils together to create a dry, rasping sound that echoes across the dunes. Though small compared to other vipers, its camouflage and sudden ambush attacks make it one of the most unexpected predators of the Sahara. Most travelers never notice it until it's already too close. Number 6. On the blazing red sands of Australia, a tiny creature walks like a prehistoric monster. Covered head to tail in sharp conical spikes, this lizard looks built for a world far harsher than our own. Its colors blend perfectly with desert soil, shifting from browns to yellows to survive both predators and heat. Despite its intimidating appearance, the thorny devil is harmless. Its spikes are a defense, and its movements slow, almost mechanical. One of its strangest adaptations is the way it drinks. It pulls moisture from the sand through tiny grooves in its skin, channeling water directly to its mouth. In the vast desert, few animals look more otherworldly. Number 5. Crawling across the desert floor like a living streak of fire, the giant desert centipede, Scolopendra heros, is one of the most intimidating predators of the American Southwest. It can exceed 20 centimeters, its body flashing with vivid reds, oranges, and blacks as it moves with unnerving speed. Armed with powerful venom-bearing fangs, it hunts insects, lizards, and even small rodents, overpowering prey far larger than expected. Its segmented body twists with a fluid motion that feels almost unnatural, especially when seen under harsh desert sunlight. Though rarely fatal to humans, its bite is notoriously painful, and sightings often leave travelers uneasy long after the creature has vanished beneath rocks or sand, a reminder that the desert hides predators of every size. Number 4. In the desert heat of Arizona, a witness recorded something both mesmerizing and unsettling, a massive snake shedding its skin in the open sand. The creature, thick, long, and impossibly calm, peeled away its old scales while remaining completely aware of the person filming. At one point, it turns its head and looks directly at the camera, unbothered by the observer's presence. Moments like these reveal just how powerful and self-assured large desert reptiles can be. A silent reminder that the wilderness still belongs to creatures far older and far more patient than us. Number 3. A man walking across a remote stretch of desert suddenly stopped. Something on the ground didn't belong there. In the sand lay a trail of 3-toed footprints, each one deep, wide, and spaced as if made by something incredibly large. The shape didn't match any known animal in the region. Not a bird, not a reptile, not livestock, nothing. As he followed the trail, the prints remained perfectly consistent, as if a heavy creature had passed through only minutes earlier. No body, no shadow, just these enormous alien-looking tracks disappearing into the dunes. A mystery carved directly into the desert floor. Number 2. On a bright, cloudless day near the desert, a strange silhouette moved across the sky, flying low, almost gliding. Its wings were long and uneven, its body narrow, giving it a shape eerily similar to something prehistoric. Witnesses asked the same question instantly. Was this a surviving dinosaur? The creature drifted over the landscape with slow, deliberate movements, never flapping like a bird, never behaving like a drone. Real or fake, the footage unsettled thousands, because whatever it was, its form did not match anything known in modern wildlife. Sometimes the desert sky reveals things we're not prepared to explain. Number 1. In the middle of a dry, open desert, 2 animals approach a shrinking waterhole. On one side, a lion lowers its head to drink, focused, calm, unaware of what stands just a few meters away. Opposite it, a large reptile with a long tail and raised back leans forward over the water, its posture tense, almost cautious. Both animals share the same scarce resource, yet neither attacks. The scene remains strangely quiet, almost unnatural for such a dangerous pairing. Whether this is a rare moment of coexistence or a brief pause before conflict, the image captures a desert encounter that feels both real and unreal at the same time. A snapshot of 2 predators brought together by survival,